Hey everybody, so I got such great feedback on my last Financial Planner Reacts to TikTok Investors video that I wanted to do a stock trader edition where I'm going to review some traders on TikTok that seem to have it all figured out. Full disclosure, I actually started in the stock market as a day trader, but I've learned along the way and I've refined my strategy since then, thank goodness, but I am experienced in the trading world. Video number 1.
So how do we make money from home? For starters, this is not a sponsored video. We just get this question all the time, and honestly, the answer is really simple.
So basically, I just trade stocks on an app called Robinhood, and I know trading sounds intimidating. Here's my strategy in a nutshell. I see a stock going up and I buy it, and I just watch it until it stops going up, and then I sell it, and I do that over and over, and it pays for our whole lifestyle.
So easy.
If you're wondering how much you can make doing this, in this month I turned about 400 into 14,000, and in this month I turned less than 1,000 into 20,000.
Okay, I wonder what types of stocks he was trading to do this for one. Okay, so good on them for turning hundreds of dollars into thousands of dollars. I'd be interested to know what exactly they were trading, if they were trading riskier stocks like penny stocks, or if they were trading options, or what were they doing? But here's what's so funny about this. This guy got a lot of press from this video. And basically it was because he just made trading sound so easy. He was like, I just buy when the stock is going up, and then I sell when the stock stops going up. So easy, and I do this day in and day out, and I can live this great lifestyle. 2020 has set an incredible precedent for making it look easy to trade stocks, and it's like an ATM machine. And sure, maybe 2020 was like an ATM machine because it did really feel like stocks just only went up. But that was the market environment. And something about day trading is market environments change and shift. Different types of stocks, they come in and out of favor. Things change all the time. I hate when people make it sound like, oh, you just buy when it's going up and you just sell when it stops going up. It's like there's so much more to understanding how to read trends in the stock market and how to actually do that with precision. It sounds like this guy just kind of started trading and got lucky, and a lot of traders are getting lucky. But you know, the market usually finds a way to humble, and it comes for you eventually. Video number 2.
I am turning $4,000 into $1 million this year, and you're going to watch me do it. Warren Buffett once described compound interest as a wonder of the world. You see me? I'm an options day trader. I'm going to combine compound interest and day trading to take this 4K into $1 million. Pause the video right here to get a definition of compound interest. All we have to do is double our account for 8 weeks in a row to take it to 1 million.
That's it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so love this guy's ambition. Love that he's teaching about compound interest. At least there's that. He's talking about doubling his account for 8 weeks in a row. So having a 100% return for 8 weeks in a row. That performance is like perfect performance that most people cannot achieve. It's unrealistic. Unless you're taking these really risky options trades. And even then, like with options trading, you have to time it really well. You have to really know what you're doing and how to read price action. Like, I mean, I hope this guy does it. I really do. But I guess we'll see. Next video.
How to turn your $600 stimmy into $13,000. Stocks to invest in 2021. The first one is Blink, BLNK, the gas station of electric vehicles. Last year, their stock price was just $1.89, and today it sits at $42.75. That's a 2,161% growth. The next one is Square, SQ. Last year, their stock price was $63, and today it stands at $217. That's a 240% growth so far. Lastly, we have Tesla, TSLA. Last year, their stock price, and this is taking into account the stock split, was at $86.05. And today, it stands at $705.67. That's an over 700% return. Investing in any one of these 3 companies will bring you large returns. For more fun in finance and daily live trading, join me for free.
Wow. So the old buy high, sell high. A lot of these stocks have had enormous moves, and I'm actually long Square. I'm a shareholder of Square. I love Square. But I was buying Square at like $9 a share. Buying it up here, there's, you have to think about your risk to reward a little bit more. Blink had a huge, massive run. When you're looking into buying stocks, you have to think about the risk to reward profile where the price is that you're buying at. And a lot of these stocks have just run massively. So she's talking about the buy high, sell high strategy. But the real strategy is buy low, sell high. So yeah. Next.
This is why you should buy as many stocks as possible before New Year's. The 6 days between Christmas and New Year's tend to be the biggest gaining days in the stock market. This means that safe stocks are basically guaranteed to go up if history repeats itself. These 7 stocks behind...
First dilemma here, he says the word guaranteed to go up. Big red flag. Big red flag.
me have been some of the biggest gainers this year. Both hedge funds and retail investors like these stocks, and that's why I think they're guaranteed to go up within the next week.
Guaranteed to go up within the next week. Okay, so he released this video on the 23rd of December. Let's look at what some of these stocks did a week after he released this video, and if they went up, because they were guaranteed to go up, right? Let's look. Okay, Square. Here is this big old red candle was the day he released this video, okay? So let's see what happened over the next week. He said it was guaranteed to go up, so it should have went up, right? But it didn't. It actually went down. And the funny thing about this is a lot of people may have been trying to trade, his recommendation and buy it and expecting to sell it a week later for higher. And what ended up probably happening is they ended up getting spooked out of it and they ended up selling at a loss. Ultimately, this is what happens with trading, right? And then it ended up returning right back to where the price was when he had announced this guaranteed to go up situation. And then another one that he had mentioned was PayPal. Let's look at PayPal. December 23rd is this red candle right here. What happened over the next week? Oh boy, it went down. Eee. So much for that guarantee. Target, let's look at Target. Oh, Target actually did work. Okay, Target worked. I'm actually a shareholder of Target. I love Target. Roku. Let's look at what happened with Roku. Okay, December 23rd, this little green candle right here. It ended up going down the whole week later, but then it was followed by a pretty nice run. So again, if someone was trying to trade his recommendation and they didn't end up holding this, they would have ended up with a loss. Okay, TA. What happened with this one? Okay, the 23rd. God. Oh boy. Oh man, this poor guy. The 23rd was this red candle right here, and it ended up selling off for a couple of weeks after that. When someone says a stock is guaranteed to go up, please don't listen to them.
In the past week, I've made $200 per day investing in the stock market. This stock right here is about to absolutely blow up come Monday. Just today alone, it's gone up 72%, meaning if you had invested $1,000 in the morning, you would be closing out the day with a $700 profit. You just turned $1,000 into $1,700, doing nothing. This is what we call passive income. This is how millionaires are made.
How millionaires are made. They trade in stocks like PTE. So here's the stock chart of PTE. It is a biotech company that has been declining for many years now, and it's basically probably left for dead here. I've never looked into the fundamentals of the company. I don't know much about this company, but from what I can see on the stock chart, this is just a really crappy stock that had a dead cat bounce. And a dead cat bounce is basically when a stock that's down a lot and it's kind of been left for dead, it ends up having these like random pops in the price. And day traders love coming in on those pops and trying to make money off of them. But the problem with that is it's usually very short-lived. So like this girl is saying that she's making $200 a day, day trading, I guess, stocks or PTE. And, the problem is if people came in thinking that this thing was gonna like pop off and start to run again, and they were trying to day trade these moves, a lot of them may have ended up, buying this, thinking it was gonna, moon, what did she say? It's gonna blow up. So obviously it didn't blow up, and it ended up selling off. So people probably ended up getting stopped out trying to chase moves on this thing. So yeah.
A regular weekend of any stock trader. Get comfortable in a business class seat. Then, by the arrival in Dubai, get yourself a nice Ferrari.
We're still doing the Ferrari thing with day traders.
For a few days to enjoy Dubai roads. Then, enjoy some safari in the Dubai desert and some skiing in the Emirates Mall. Then some nice food in a nice beach club. Then take your girl on a nice yacht tour. Enjoy the ocean and then propose to her and make her your wife.
Yeah, just a regular weekend of any stock trader. Yachts, Ferraris, proposing to wives. I mean, sure.
Show us how to trade. You're about to make a lot of money, bro. First, go to tradingu.com. Step 2, find a currency pair. Right now I'm on USD CAD. So this is an impulse retracement. Impulse retracement. Impulse retracement. One strategy that I use to trade is simply trying to predict these retracements. There's a few things that can help us with that. See that blue line? That's a key level. Every single time the price comes up to that level, it has trouble breaking through. The last puzzle piece is the fib retracement tool. Place the fib at the bottom of the impulse, bring it up to the top, drag it into the future, and it will show you where it's going to come down to. Open your position there, close it there, and boom, you made some money.
Actually give this guy an A for effort. A little technical analysis. At least he's like got a strategy of some kind. But yeah, I'll give him an A for effort. But again, like guys, it's not this easy. A lot of these traders, they just are so young and so naive, and they just haven't had enough time in the market to really let the market give them a good beating and whacking. And the market eventually will. It always does. And they'll eventually learn to shift strategies or improve their strategies and not be so matter of fact with some of the words that come out of their mouths. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to like it, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe Dave Ramsey's next for my reaction videos. What do you think?